Previously, Odysseus and his crew escaped the clutches of the Cyclops Polyphemus, but they did not know that Polyphemus was the son of Poseidon, god of the sea, and now the seas would never be calm again. Poseidon heard his sons cry.
You dare challenge me?
Blinded, humiliated, and vowed revenge. You dare blind my blood and still seek to cross my waters? He raised his trident, and with it, the skies broke open. Thunder roared. Waves rose like mountains. Odysseus' ship was tossed like driftwood. A calm sea became a battlefield. And then, silence. Land appeared. A floating island, strange and golden, ruled by Aeolus, keeper of the winds. Aeolus welcomed Odysseus with wine and music. He listened to the tale and pitied the weary sailors. He gave Odysseus a gift, a bag. Inside, all the winds of the world sealed tight, so only the west wind would guide them home. The crew set sail. Ithaca was near, so close. They could see smoke from their chimneys, but Odysseus, exhausted, slept. His men, curious, jealous. What treasures does he hide from us? They opened the bag. A scream tore through the sky. The winds roared out, east, north, south, clashing like gods in battle. The ship was hurled back, past islands, past days of progress, back to the open sea. Odysseus woke to a nightmare. They returned to Aeolus, but the wind god shook his head. I will not help those cursed by the gods. The next land seemed calm, peaceful, a harbor surrounded by cliffs. They docked, sent men to find help, but help did not come. Only giants, Laestrygonians, twice the size of men, with hunger to match. They attacked, hurling boulders, smashing ships like toys. Only Odysseus' ship escaped. The others, lost. Men, swallowed, or crushed. What began as a voyage home had become a journey through nightmares. One ship left, a broken crew, still far from home. But the next island would tempt them with magic. The sea grew still again, and before them rose the island of Aeaea. Forests thick with mist, a song on the wind, soft, calling. Odysseus sent a scouting party inland. They found a grand house, wreathed in smoke and vines. At its center, a woman, beautiful,
Come
calm,
closer, traveler.
Circe. She welcomed them, fed them a feast of honeyed wine and roasted meat. But the food was laced with enchantment. And as they ate, their limbs shrank. Their hands turned to hooves, their voices to squeals. They were pigs, transformed. Only one man escaped, Eurylochus, who ran back to Odysseus, gasping. The goddess turned them into swine. Without hesitation, Odysseus took his sword and went alone to face the sorceress. But on the path, a god appeared, Hermes, messenger of Olympus, fleet-footed and clever. He offered Odysseus a cure, a white flower called moly. Eat this, and her magic will fail. Odysseus entered Circe's hall. She smiled, offered wine. He drank, and did not change. She gasped. He drew his blade, but Circe did not attack. She knelt, begged for mercy, and then offered peace. She restored his men, fed them well, and for a year, they stayed, resting, healing, but home still called. And so, when the time came to leave, Circe gave one final gift. To return home, you must first go to the land of the dead. Odysseus must visit the Underworld. This journey is not over. The tale continues in part 3. Like, share, and subscribe, for the adventure is far from finished.